OP transfer students, right? So what's up guys, today we're gonna talk about top 10 animes where main character is overpowered and a transfer student. First, Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, you don't see this anime coming, right? Well, technically Yuji is a transfer student, so he qualifies for this group. Okay, the basic story, if you haven't seen it, our main character eats some finger of a powerful corpse and became powerful. But now he has to join the sorcerer old and eat all of this corpse finger and finally die to end this evil curse. Then in our second one we got Old Trigger. In basic it's an anime about aliens, where things from the other world is known as neighbors and they came from the interdimensional portal like thing and people use the power of trigger to defend themselves. Then we get into our main character which is actually a neighbor, more like humanoid neighbor and a transfer high school student. So in this anime we got aliens, transfer high school student, trigger powers and lots of good story. Then in our third one we got Misfit of the Demon Academy. Well, in this anime our main character might not be a special transfer student, but he's a misfit in a demon school. So basically in this story we got our OP main character which is a demon lord and get reincarnated in this world, but no one actually remember him, or the memory of the people has been altered by certain someone. So he has to go to this demon school and reclaim his title. Then in our fourth one we got Food Wars. So as the title suggests, it's an anime about food cooking and food war. Well, technically it doesn't fall under the OP main character powers like fighting or anything. So in basic we got our main character who is overpowered in cooking, not in fighting, only in cooking, and the battle of this world is based on cooking. So he is a perfect main character for this world. Then in the story we follow our main character who goes to a highly prestigious cooking school and basically get into the various food war in that school. Well, you might find it boring when I am explaining this to you, but trust me, it's a great anime. Its story is great. It has some itchy movements which you can love and hate at the same time. And just a advice from me, don't watch this anime if you are hungry, because if you watch it when you are hungry, it will make you crave for the food more and more and you can't control yourself. Then in our fifth one we got Kill, where our main character is a girl and clothes are aliens. So the basic story is we got our main character who is a transfer student in a school, and the main reason she was transferred here is she wants to find the reason behind her father's disappearance. Then while searching information about her father, she found a gift from her father, which is a unique cloth and a half of Caesar. Then our story progresses. It is an anime full of action, comedy and unique animation full of itchy movements. So if you like itchiness, please try it. Then in our sixth one we got Kakiguri. Pardon me if its pronunciation is wrong. Then this is another anime where girl is a main character, and this anime is solely based on gambling, where our main character seems to be sweet and innocent at first glance. Is actually a badass psycho, literally a psycho gambler, and then she came into this gambling school where everything is run by gambling, and as most other anime school, student council is more powerful, so she gambles and technically destroys the whole school gambling system. Then in our seventh one we got Nobliss. So in this anime we are entering the vampire territory, where our main character is a newly awake vampire which comes to a school as a transfer student because his servant is principal there and he made bunch of friends there. Then we run into a bunch of vampire problems with him and his friends, but as he is a OP main character, he solved everything in a cool way. Then in our eighth one we got Classroom of the Elite. Okay, in this anime we get a different kind of power, like mind power. Basically in this anime we get our main character who is thrown into a D class, which is like the worst among all of them. Then in the course of the story he upgrades his class and the status by manipulating people around him, and the fun fact is nobody knows they are manipulated, and in a first glance he look like an unmotivated and harmless guy. Then in our ninth one we got Blue Exorcist. Well, it's an popular one, isn't it? So basically in this story we get our main character which is kind of overpowered, but he doesn't know, so he doesn't have all of his power at first, but over the course of his story he found that he's the son of certain someone and he is the most OP exorcist in that world. Okay, then in our 10th one we got Charlotte. Well, you don't have to rely on my pronunciation, okay? Then in this anime we got our main character who got some special abilities, and in that world boy/girl develop an special ability during their puberty periods. So he is hiding his special abilities and living a normal life, but when he meet a certain girl, his little secret can be exposed, which might affect his life. But the question is, did the girl expose him? I guess you need to watch this anime to find out about it. Okay then, that is for this video. video guys. I hope you like it. Be sure to subscribe and like man, as well as comment your thought. And here is a list of top 10 romance anime. Better check that out. Okay then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Love you.